Hello friends, okay, Millie from the future, just popping in. Look a bit worse for wear, as I've just done a 5.5 mile walk to collect this hire car for the day. Well, for 2 days actually, just to pop down to Southampton. But I'm still local at the minute. Obviously I've just done that and I thought, do you know what, I've been editing this morning my the first vlog to set off my little walking week, which is going to be this one. And let me know at the end of this vlog. I've got the first like tiny little walking vlog, and of course they get longer with more scenic views and things that I go and visit, but they're all vertical because they were short form for TikTok. Let me know if I should be doing them as I have done with that kind of like bokeh with the video behind, or you'd like a better with a stagnant picture and just the vertical. But I don't like to put just the vertical on like the 16.9 screen, so I'll do the first few with the how I've done at the end of this one, and then let me know if that's how I should continue, because I have no idea what people like, and I need you to tell me. So hope you enjoy my Walking the Weight Off series, and this is part 1. See you guys on the flip side. Okay friends, this is the day. So this is a vlog that I told myself that I would do when I came back on this contract, to try and scare myself into actually succeeding at something. And I've now been on here for about 12 or 13 days, I think I've been back, and I've done nothing. So here it is. I gained a lot of weight in the past couple of years since I came back to see and started this role at a desk. And when I say a lot of weight, I'm like 6 stone in about 3 years, which is ridiculous, I know. And then since my mum passed just over a month ago, I've gained another stone. I'm not blaming you, Mum, but I do eat my feelings a lot, and it's not that I overeat like massive portions, but I do eat the wrong things at the wrong times, and I've not been exercising at all. So I've come back onto the ship and we're in our blues, and oh my goodness, this feels tight. So I won't even show you how much the buttons are popping, but you can see like my chins are not doing well, and I just feel like I'm being strangled in this uniform. And then my other uniform is all buttons down the front as well, and it's bursting. I mean, I could hold it in to look kind of okay like in public, but it's not a good thing. So this is me saying it's October 4th, I want to say today, if I can get my sleeve. Oh, I've got a message on my watch so I can't see it. I think it's October 4th, possibly 5th, but I'm gonna make a change. So dare I even say this to the internet, I weighed myself on board the ship the other day and I was 18 stone 3 and some change, and I think I was 18 stone 6 before I came away, but I think I've got pictures of the scale, so I'll put them in for sure so you know exactly my sin. And my kind of like ideal, not my dream weight, but my ideal weight that from when I was running and keeping fit back in my entertainment on board days, I was about 11.2, so kind of like 2 up or 2 below the 11 stone mark, which is kind of like a comfortable weight for me when I'm actually fit and dieting properly, or not dieting properly, but eating healthily. So here goes. It's the end of 2024 now. Let's see if I can make a change before the new year starts, and be well on the way to shifting at least 6, if not 7 of that extra stone. Those extra stones even. Oh dear, I blame the blubber. See you on the flip side. Hello friends, okay then, so by now you've just watched a clip from me back in October 24. It's now September 25. It's actually 26th of September, and we've just gone back into our blues again. So we've been in our white uniform all summer, and I thought I've made a video last year about my neck being tight in the uniform, and that is obviously the clip that you just watched. Now unfortunately, even though I made that clip, I did nothing about it. So I went back onto that contract after Mum's passing, and then In the end of November, I transshipped to another ship, did a bit of refit, Christmas on board, went on a world cruise, carried on just doing what I'd been doing for the past few years, and gained more weight. So I had a lovely time. I had a great world cruise. Hopefully you were around, saw some of the footage that I got, Table Mountain, and around Australia, Sydney Bridge. But I was not a comfortable weight, and I had not started to diet. And when I finished that world cruise, and I think I also vlogged that as well, you know, leaving the ship, I was so uncomfortably large and sweaty that I just thought, when is it, Millie? When are you going to make this change? And I was only home for 6 weeks because I was brought back early to start the contract that I'm in now on Britannia. But during that time, I reapplied for my dream job. So those of you that have been around or you've seen those vlogs, I did actually get accepted into cadetship with the same company that I work for, Carnival. So I start in January as a deck cadet, which is a 3-year process, but that's not what this vlog is about. This was just about me telling myself that I had to make a change. So I went for that job again, did all the legwork and things, and then the actual final interview and presentation was the day that I joined this ship. So that's obviously also in a vlog. So back in May, I think it was May 30th, I joined the ship, and I found out about 5 days later that I had it. So just in preparation for that, I'd started dieting, or let's say dieting, because I think it has negative connotations in the word, but I started being better, shall I say, on April 24th. I'd already taken a few pictures, or I got my niece to take a few pictures of how disgusting I looked. Post shower, no bra, hair wet. I was like, wait, this is it. This is the picture that's going to make the change. And just prior to that event, shall we say, I had tipped the scales at 19 stone. Now, I don't want to get into numbers and start telling people how I did what, because I'm sure a lot of people will say that my calorie deficit isn't right, and I know obviously everybody has lots of opinions, and I'm probably still stuck in the 80s with the way that I'm doing things, but that's what I'm doing. I'm counting calories and making sure that each day has a deficit. I've started walking, and whilst I've been during this contract, not for the first month or so, but I've gradually got myself back to the gym, and anyone on my socials will have seen that that's what I've been doing. I've been getting on the cross trainer, doing a little bit of spin bike, some lovely hikes. I've been very fortunate to go on a couple of great tours, so hopefully you've seen those either on socials or here on YouTube, but that's what I've been doing. I've been walking the weight off, shall we say, and this is the start of this little series. So all my vertical videos that I made for social media, I'm going to pop on here so people can see me walking around the world, walking the weight off, and just experiencing some of the ports that I've been to before, but in a new way. So I'm very broke this contract, financially that is, because obviously starting my new educational era, I don't have buckets of money, so I've not been like frivolous or wasting or just going to like Wi-Fi coffee spots. I've been making a difference to myself, to my inside, my outside, and walking the weight off. So I just wanted to pop in here and say, this is what the collar's looking like. Hopefully you can see a change. We will discuss it at some later date, but this is the start of my walking the weight off around the world series. See you on the flip side. Hello friends. Okay, excuse the look. I'm casually just chilling in my cabin, and I was just filming a little catch-up vlog, which is probably the one before this, let you know about I'm here on my final cruise on board, and I thought, as the lighting's good and I'm here for it, let's just put a little extra into this one as well. So here we are then, just 11 days until I go home, and yeah, things have changed this contract. So I finally got out there, did my thing, started walking, and I know I filmed something previously about a week or two ago. I can't remember. I should have watched what I said, but I'm here just to say I I don't want to trigger anybody or have any negative connotations. I'm here purely as a positive guide and to say this is what I've been doing with my past 6 months. And if you want to follow me along on the following few vlogs where I'll be taking you ashore with me, the things I've been filming on the short form for the past few cruises, it's just a fun little way that I've been keeping myself motivated to walk ashore, get the steps in, keep smiling, keep my calorie deficit, and kind of still vlog at the same time. So I wanted to just jump in and say, I don't want to get into numbers particularly, but I know that I have mentioned previously that I had gained 8 stone in a very short space of time. So over the past 4 years I've carried that weight without doing too much other than, you know, 10 to 14 pounds up and down, but kind of kept that 8 stone on. And obviously that was not a good place for me to be in, and I don't want to shame anybody that may be larger, and I also don't want to shame my past self because I might be there again. I don't want to ever be there again, but like I don't want to be negative towards that version of me, because that version of me got me to where I am now, but also I know that I was not happy or comfortable in my skin. So I did this for me and for my next career move. But I should also point out that even going for my cadetship, I got it at my largest weight. So they didn't tell me that I had to lose the weight. They didn't tell me that I had to be a different version of me. They wanted me regardless. So I don't feel there was any pressure from that side of things. This is all purely just my journey and the fun I've had, kind of how we're calling it, walking the weight off. So yeah, this series is just going to be me taking you guys ashore, having a little chat as we discover ports that I have probably been to before, a couple that I haven't actually, and a few ports that I've been to that we've actually docked in a different place, so it looks completely different. So it's been a little adventure for me as well. So yeah, one thing that I have come to note is, not that you'll tell under this sweater, but I am at the moment 5.5 stone into that 8 stone down, so a good way down. It's not enough. So I thought, foolishly, probably naive, yes, that 8 stone would make a difference of how I looked. And I'm not saying that I don't look different, I just don't look like I thought I would. I thought it would be a bigger, like, drastic difference. So I've changed my goalpost and I would like to up that now to 10 stone loss. So like I say, I'm 5.5 in, so that actually, instead of being almost towards the goal, I'm now back towards only halfway to the goal. I've got no specific end date. My first period at college ends kind of like July time next year, so 2026. I would like to have got it by then. So when I come back onto a ship as my first sea time, my first phase as a cadet at sea, I would like to be at that final target weight. But if I'm not, then I'm still not the person I was 6 months ago. So yeah, I'm trying to say that in the fluffiest way possible without disrespecting my past self or anybody out there, and also without saying too many numbers, just like the ballpark of I did need to lose 8 and now I'm losing 10 and I'm currently 5.5 down. So if you want to work the maths out, I've probably said something in a previous clip or something, but I don't want to be very much into the numbers. I just want to be a lot healthier, feel better in my own skin, and look a bit better in my uniform, and have the confidence to go out and make friends and be out there and living my life, not just at college but on board, or seeing all friends that I've avoided whilst I was so large this past few years. I want to just kind of reclaim the whole of my life, and that is what my change was, really. That is what this series was about. It was about me just making a difference for me, and for you guys to come along, see the ports and listen to me chat to you, then perfect. that's a great way for you to see if you like the ports, give you a bit of confidence and inspiration to go out and perhaps make a change if it's your time to make a change, or just listen to me waffle as I venture out into these new directions, shall we say, because so if I normally turn right at a port, I've been turning left. So I've just been on these mini adventures without money, without spending anything, just putting my shoes on and actually going for a walk. I actually made a friend last year on the world cruise, so they are the ones that first told me to, you know, get started, get walking, just start simple. And that was kind of like March 25. It didn't happen. I went for a few walks and I got a bit sidetracked, and then obviously I went on leave and then joined a ship. Mum passed away, joined another ship, extended. Everything just turned upside down, and although that was a positive impact last March, it's taken until April this year, 2025. Are we in 5 now? I forgot what year I just said. 24, 25, yeah, 5. Yeah, I definitely should be blonde. Sorry, blondes out there, I'm just disrespecting everybody today. Yeah, so it's taken me 12, 13 months to actually get started, and now this past sort of 5-6 months I've really made a go of it, and you'll see the changes. Hopefully, I mean, you might see them in my little sweater outfit today, but hopefully you'll see the changes as we progress along in these little walks ashore. Hope to see you guys there, and I'll see you on the flip side. Hello friends. Okay, it might be a little bit windy, sorry about that, but I just had to say, obviously I'm on Britannia right now, and the last time I was in Cartagena, Spain was 2022, and that was January when I was joining Queen Elizabeth to start my ship life once again. So nice to be out here in the sunshine. Might be home. See you guys on the flip side. Okay friends, I'm going to try this without my sunglasses on, but I am very sweaty. I thought somebody was behind me then. Yeah, so nice little seated area behind me. I've walked kind of like away from the ship to go back to the ship just to get some extra steps. I've only done about 2.5 miles, but now it's time to go back. It's still very warm even though it is 4:45 in the evening, but I still have about an hour or so of work just to check in on, so I've definitely earned the calories that I will eat today, if not just from the walking, definitely from melting in the sun. But it's lovely to be back here, even for a short time. Hopefully I've got some nice pictures to insert here for you, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.